Justin McIntosh, aka J-Makk. TMG came to me, one of my buddies, James, was telling me about a project that SMU was trying to put together to get some of the kids and the students to get more involved with the football games. They've been having issues with everyone wanting to tailgate, but no one wants to actually go to the game. And they were also kind of disconnected with the student base. So they wanted to try something cool, something young, something hip, and they wanted to do a song, a hip hop song. And they gave me a beat and an instrumental and kind of gave me the theme of what they wanted it to be about, representing the city of Dallas, representing the school itself, and kind of, having a conglomerate, putting them both together and making something special. So that's basically how the vision was started. And then I got in the studio and got to work and put something together. Ooh, about 6, 7 years. Yeah. So I've been doing it for a while. It was a hobby at first. I was in school, I was in college, and it was just something to kind of pass the time. And then the more I started doing it, the more my buddies really started liking the music. And at first I was just doing it for my homeboys, some of my friends. And then the more people started hearing it, the more I was like, well, look, maybe I should, try this for real and get a little bit more serious. And started selling CDs around campus, and I've been hooked ever since. Oh yeah, the first thing I did was first I consulted my mother. My mother's an SMU graduate, class of '78, and I asked her a few questions about the football team when she was in school, and of course she went on and on about how great they were and the Pony Express and all these national championships and how they were competing every year, and she went on and on about that. And but then so I did get some background to know that there was a very, very strong history there for the school itself. SMU was a super duper powerhouse back in the day. But I also had to make it relevant to what's going on today. So with the Google, with the Wikipedia, and I researched the school. I learned about Coach Jones coming over from Hawaii, but I'm also a college football fan too, so I knew about that. But I did some research about the rivals, and then some of the stuff about the school itself. I went onto the school website, did some reading, and I didn't want to sound, I'm not an SMU graduate. I didn't go to SMU, so I don't want to, you never want to speak on something that you're ignorant about. So I kind of wanted to get a little information about it and make it, piece it together and make it make sense for the students that are there. If I was a student and someone was doing a song about my school, I would like them to at least say something relevant. So I'd be like, oh, okay, this does go down at Morehouse. So yeah, I did some homework. That part took the longest than actually writing the song itself. It was longer for me to do the research about the school and piece it together and make notes than actually, write it. Writing's not too hard for me, but making it make sense, making it rhyme, making it catchy and original, that's the key. It has to be original and smart. That was the hard part. The reference to Eric Dickerson, put your shades on, call me Eric Dickerson. I saw a picture of him. That's another guy that I really don't know too much about, but I've seen highlights and he wears these huge glasses, so I thought that was cool. The Iron Skillet was probably my favorite out of all of them. I didn't even know that there was a rivalry between TCU and SMU, and they have this battle for the Iron Skillet. It started way back, and they rotate the Iron Skillet back and forth. So, my family's originally from East Texas, and I also have some cousins out in Louisiana, so they love bayou food. And then I was like, look, man, some of these guys eat frog legs. If I say something about the Iron Skillet cooking on some frog legs, referring to TCU, I'm like, the SMU guys would love that. That would be pretty dope. So I think that came out pretty good. Yeah, actually, we met as soon as the song was done. Some of the guys from the audio and the video department put together a highlight tape, and they wanted to premiere it to the football team. So I came to the school, and they had the whole team in this huge room. That's when I met the coaching staff, and they premiered the song, and they went crazy. I mean, they loved it. It was a really good response. I was very, 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 very pleased.
Take yourself back to that morning, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever time of day that happened.
Right.
How were you feeling when you walked in that room and here's all the guys that you've written this for, and this is your baby?
Right. I was nervous. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. I mean, people who make music and really care about the art of music, it's a little emotional. I mean, people don't like to say that you're a rapper, you're supposed to be this tough guy, but at the same time, you are. Anything that you're writing about that you're passionate about, or even something that you're putting effort in, it takes a little bit of emotion. So you don't want to ever put out any art, any kind of artist that draws or paints or sculpts. You don't want to put out something that people are going to look at and be like, oh, this is horrible, this is terrible. So when you're premiering it, you don't know how people are going to respond. In your mind, you think it makes sense, you think it's cool, but at the end of the day, you really don't know. So when we did premiere it and they played it and the response was solid, I was kind of like, okay, we're on the right track. But you also have to have some confidence. I mean, I wouldn't have put it out there if I didn't think it was dope. So Yeah, yeah. They're going to they're going to play it. I'm going to do a performance on Saturday afternoon at the tailgate at the Promenade. That's going to lead into the game. So we're going to do a show there, and then we're going to get everyone to leave the Promenade. I know this is new for some people, but we're going to go to the game, and the football team is actually going to come out to it. They're going to play it at halftime when they're coming out on the field. I'm really excited about it. They've been working out to it in the weight room. I heard it's really been pumping them up. So it's kind of been taking a form of its own and kind of been running. You know, a lot better than what I even expected. So it's been good. I'm working on my own project right now. I'm creating a mixtape that I'm almost done with. It's about 22 tracks. I've been working real hard on that. I also have 3 or 4 songs that I'm working on as singles that are going to be on the radio, including this one that we also premiered today on K104. That was a great moment. It's been a good morning so far. They played it on the radio this morning, so that was awesome. And really just trying to do my own project. I'm trying to bridge from this to some of my own stuff. So if you want to look out for me, just look for my fan page on Facebook. My MySpace page is MySpace /J-Makk Music. J-Makk with 2 Ks, J-M-A-K-K. And but you'll be hearing about me very, very soon. I got a lot of stuff coming out. Never, never. This would be my first game. This would be my first time going. So I'm excited about it. I'm really excited to go out and see it. So I've seen the stadium. The facilities look great. They gave me a tour of the locker room when I met the team after they premiered the song. They took me into the locker room and showed me some of the facilities and whatnot, the workout stuff, and it's phenomenal. So yeah, I'm ready to go in and see one of the games.